I'm sure you can hear the oven going there already, preheating it to pop this in. 12 tomatoes, about half a white onion, one small red onion, garlic aplenty, and I didn't want to put this on. This is basil and oregano. I just had to. We have this in abundance in the garden. We don't have it in abundance in the house, but I just had to put a bit of that in, just a sprig. This is the only time I could salvage out of the garden. So we're going to salt and pepper it to taste. Add a few other bits and pieces. We have this that one of the daughters brought for us from Italy. So that's authentic Italian herbs and spices. We're going to put some of that on, drizzle it after that with a bit of olive oil, and into the oven for an hour. Sounds a lot at 190 C, but we're going to make ourselves a genuine. Oh, you wanted to know where the tomatoes come from? Right out of the garden. Special. It's about 3 or 4 different varieties in here, but I'm not going to go into details of that. This is going to be yum lekker. So there you go. Doesn't that look delectably delicious? I've drizzled over this, and I've drizzled over that, and I've put over this, and I've put over that. I'll include the little recipe card which I'm using for this, which was passed on by the good lady fairy princess. Here we go. Yum. Oven, we're going to you now. Yes, I know it's a bit dark it is. I've just turned the oven off. If I turn it on, you have a bit more light, but you also have the fan's noise or whatever noise that is. There you go. I'm going to turn it off. I'll take it out and let it cool down for a while, then take all the tomato skins off, then put it in a vessel and blitz it a bit. Not blitz, I don't know what we're going to do. We don't want it fine like a puree, whatever you want to call that thing. But I first have to continue with the other task I'm busy with. So let's get this out. Well, there you go. Let's turn it towards the sunlight. I've de-skinned all of the tomatoes. As I said, there were 12 tomatoes in here, so it took a bit of doing. I've removed some of the worst of the leaves, the oregano and the basil, and I'll do it differently next time. I think this needs more tomatoes. And the other thing I won't do next time, I will not go into life with closed eyes. You see this? Now I did look at the top of that and think to myself, are those chili pips? There's not really that much in the line of chili pips in the bottom, although there are. I think this has got a bit of a zing to it. I don't mind zing, but there comes a point when the good lady, fairy princess, says too much zing for me. So that means I'm going to have to eat all of this. So that makes me think I'm going to just fry some tomatoes and add it to this and see how that goes, because there's ample flavor here, ample. So yeah, let's see how that goes down, because I'm going to have to make some pappenworst so that we can sample this on the pappenworst. But as I say, I think the answer will be adding more tomatoes to get it redder and flavorer and betterer and not so spicier. For sure. Thank you for watching. I'll update you on that theory of mine. Right. So family consensus says that is spicy. So in goes a can of chopped tomatoes. Now, I was going to do garden tomatoes, but we just want to eat the garden tomatoes. So we're going to mix this through, and I'll show you another little bit. swinging through here. The pop is on the, oh yes, look at the steaming up. The pop is busy being happening. And the wash will happen just now, homemade too. So you're steaming up now, or you have steamed up. Okay, taste that. The tomato sauce fundi is tasting that. Any relief? We're going to spread this very, very thinly over our pap and wors. Very thinly. Okay, let me taste too. No, it's mild.
Oh, wait until you get the after effect.
No after effect yet.
No.
Mild.
Killer.
What did I tell you? The good lady fairy princess, she doesn't take spicy to the level that I potentially can get it to go. Okay, that's enough. The last you'll see of this saga is over our wors and pop. Pop and wors,
That might be
lekker.
the last you see of your wife.
No, why? She's threatening to run away again.
No.
Yeah, she is. Did you hear that? You heard it. That was on camera. You heard that.
I'm going to sell you on eBay.
Oh, you're going to sell me on eBay? Do you think there's an eBay for human souls like me? I doubt it. Yeah, well, there you see it now. Looking good. Now, these aren't very fat. That's my pinky as close as I can get. Far, far too close. And that's the problem I have. These are all cheap casings, natural. I need to get hog casings for this, pig casings. I shall inquire, because I think I'll put these on a bit soon, but I also think our dear Irish sheep's casings are so tender. They're not like old Karoo casings that are a bit tougher. I don't know if they process their casings differently yet. I have no idea. I think it's basically the same process. But did I mention salivating? Shortly. And then I'll put together a video for this bit. So, in the meantime, thank you for watching. This obviously will be on the Biltong, Boerewors and Braai channel, my channel. And I will just let you get a tiny preview on my main channel, which isn't really mine, if you call 398 viewers mine. But I will, promise. I'm not trying to spell anything. It just worked out that way. 30, 3,0. Yeah, there you have it. Okay, let me do it properly then for you so you can see what I'm on about. 3, 0 or 6. Is that 6? At my age, 36. I'm not 3.6 or comma 6. Oh, yeah. I can turn the numbers around a bit if I really wanted to, but I don't, because I've been waffling way too long. I must admit, supping a little bit of me pineapple and apple juice. Fun.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications.
So here it is, pap and wors with our special tomato. I promise you this is going to be nice. And if you never hear from me again, then she has sold me on eBay. Lekker. So, I said I had an idea with this Lekker tomato. Lekker. Now, I've long ago learnt to do chicken like this. Now, I'm going to pop them on the grill. There we go. There it is. Lekker tomato, lekker. And I'll be flipping them a time or two, and then I'll show you. And this is the end of that tomato sauce saga. There it is. So I said I wasn't going to bore you anymore, but that's the end result. We're going to tuck in now. As you can hear, the sweetness herself, she's tucking in already. Verdict?
Good.
Oh, that's all. Just good. Okay, I'm going to eat my food now. So see you next time. Now, if you're wondering, it's flawed. Totally and utterly devoured. My final thoughts on the tomato sauce. As a chicken baste, maybe longer for a baste. Before we added the what do you call it, can of tomatoes, hot on it. I would have loved that on chicken wings or prawns. I have a little bit reserved for that purpose. But for this, excellent. Slightly bland, but excellent. Good taste, yeah. That's it. The end of the tomato sauce saga. Promise. No, her good self, fairy princess, no comment. No comment. Give up. I give up. Bye.